Hi, this is Pete. Today I have for you a beautiful replica Porsche 359 Roadster. The body was made by Classic Coachworks. It was assembled in the early 90s. It only has 450 miles on it since it was completed. I've got all the receipts from day one, right down to the freight charge for the body. And all the receipts for the engine, everything. So basically it comes with the manual that it came with, which it was assembled by. It has all the documentation, only driven 450 miles since it was completed. It has VDO gauges, everything works, the lights work, gas gauge works. Brand new dual Solex carburetors on a 1600 dual port engine. The wheels came with the kit. It's got a nice set of Falken tires, which are basically brand new, just older. There's no convertible top. Just has the hard top tonneau cover, and underneath, if you take this off, there's another seat under here which comes with the car. It's not mounted, but there's another seat behind here, so you can ride 3 people in the car with seat belts. So the body is in nice condition. It's an original body. It hasn't been hit. It's just been sitting around a lot, as you can imagine. And so it's a little bit, got a little bit of patina going on, fading, I'd say. I had it buffed out. It came out fairly decent, but, you know, it's not a show car, to put it that way. It's, it looks good. It gets a lot of looks, but, you know, it's not perfect, so don't go expecting a show car here. You can see it has the original Porsche tail lenses on both sides. It's got the 959 characteristic wing, which is what it's designed to look like as a Porsche 959. Mirrors look nice. I mean, it's actually been, it's not like, it's barely been driven, and it's, although the gel coat's a little bit, got a little bit of fade to it. It's overall, it's still in nice condition. All the chrome, nothing's pitted or anything. All this stuff came with it when it was new. The windshield looks really nice. The wipers work. It's got that. The windshield's in good shape. It's not cracked or anything. So that's pretty much it for the body. I think it's, for what it is, it looks pretty good. It's not going to be for everyone, I realize. So please, you know, it is what it is. So if you don't like it, you don't have to buy it, unless somebody really wants you to. Underneath, it's a dry California 71 bug underneath. Got a couple little spots of service rust, but nothing that's I see that's really that bad at all. It's just a California style floor pan, good condition. And you can see the engine, which was sold to the previous owner, the guy that built it. He had this engine put in by a bug shop. He didn't really have the history on it, but from what I'm seeing here, looks like everything is brand new. The rods under there look new. There's no oil leaks. Certainly starts up on the first crank and runs excellent. It's got a new EMPI exhaust, 450 miles on it. Got Gas-O-Matic shocks there. It actually rides real good. I've got an invoice for the wiring harness here. Obviously it has a new wiring harness. They didn't use the original existing harness, which is good. You can see the carburetors under there. Those are dual 34 pick carburetors with electronic choke. And it's got a lot. I've got a lot of invoices for the engine, all the parts that go around the engine. Probably at least $700 worth of parts, not including the engine. So here it is. You can see the fuel line looks pretty good. Starts right up every time. It's got an alternator. It's got an external oil cooler down there. The new carburetors with the receipt. The carburetors are about $500, I think. So yeah, it's all there, and it runs and drives good. It runs good. I'll start her up. You can see the generator light works. You pull the headlights here, and then the little light that tells you the headlights are on even works. Both the headlights work. The wipers work, or the turn signals all work. When you hit the turn signal, when the headlights are off, that is, these little lights here flash each side. What's going on here? They were just working, but the idiot lights work when you the wipers work. Okay, got a nice modern radio here with USB input. It's a Sony radio with an auxiliary in. And can get a station on here. So it sounds decent. It's a radio. You've got a speaker box back here that works with the radio. All the gauges are VDO gauges. VDO. We've got receipts for all the gauges. About a $500 VDO gauge cluster here, something like that. I've got the receipts for everything. It was brand new when installed, and when the car was built, 464 miles. The car was driven. It's got a little drink holder right here, which is kind of cool. What else could I show you? It's got a scat shifter with the trigger here for reverse. It's got a cigarette lighter, which I'm sure you could use for your cell phone or whatever, charger. Comes with one key. What else? Seat belts are in good shape. It's got, the seat belts are brand new, basically, never been used. And the seats themselves are in excellent shape. You can see they're like brand new. I had something sitting on top of it here. This will come out. But material is brand new. Carpeting's brand new. Carpeting looks excellent. The door panels look excellent. Everything looks brand new, pretty much. Aside from a minor fade on the color on the exterior. I mean, the door panels still look brand new. Door handles, no pitting or anything. The pockets, everything looks brand new. On the inside, engine runs excellent. Drives good. In the trunk, we have a set of floor mats. Got a little hood prop here. So in the trunk, it's nice and clean. The gas tank is nice and clean. I filled it up with super. I never had any fuel issues with it. It's got these rubber floor mats, which were cut to fit inside, and they're in excellent shape, like brand new. It's got the battery tender right here. When you plug it in, plug it on your battery if you're going to let it sit. It's got a cool battery box here, battery to go in. So it was built right. There's the master cylinder, the fuel level works. There's the sticker right there, Classic Motor Carriages. So latch is shut. It's got the Porsche emblem up front, the real Porsche emblem. Driver's side seat, just like the passenger seat, looks brand new. Material is nice and soft. It's not dried out or anything. Really nice. Carpeting looks brand new. Carpeting is excellent shape. All right, so that's it for the exterior. Now, real quick, I just wanted to show the book to see this is the original manual that came with it, and it came with all the has all the invoices. There's the badge that you would put on the body if you wanted to do that. Classic 359 Roadster. And the birth certificate for the car I have. The sun's coming out, hard to see now. But this is the certificate of origin for the vehicle. It has the serial number for the body and everything. And I've got the actual California title that comes with it. Clear title. With current registration, no less. This car has current California registration. And here's the invoice I have. $10,395 was for the body and a couple extras. But there's a couple different invoices, but this one kind of shows everything together as time went on. Just for the body, I mean unassembled body. And this is the itemization from Classic Motor Carriages right here. It has all the parts that came with it. 3 pages of this right here. So 3 pages of parts. Here's the freight alone was $1,500. Okay, so that's that. And then I've got another folder here, which is filled with invoices from the engine and like exhaust, carburetors, all kinds of different stuff. 4 tires here for $454 right there at the bottom. I mean, you go through these, comes out, you see about 3 or 4 grand worth of receipts, not including the engine itself, registration, whatnot. So all kinds of receipts for the mechanical in this separate folder here. And then last but not least, you've got the couple more invoices here. And then you've got the components list. You've got the original catalog. And then you've got the instruction manual on how to build this car right here. So you've got the whole entire manual on how to build the car, which is good stuff to have. Keep this all together. Take a ride. And so you can see all the gauges are functioning like they should be. The speedometer is working, tachometer, transmission shifts perfectly, no popping out or grinding or any issues. Really good running engine. The brakes are excellent. The pedal is super high. again, it is what it is. Not for everybody, but it's for somebody. It's kind of a fun car. You know, it's just, not everybody has one of these. The radio sounds decent. I think it could use an amp, but you know, that's okay. Not exactly a car you want to take on the freeway for too long. The wheel sizes are a little bit small, and in fourth gear you'd have to go kind of slow because you'd be winding out the engine too much, I think. So if you're coming from a distance, probably better to ship it home. Third gear. Fourth gear. Okay, so we're going 40 right now. It's a fun around town little car, convertible. I mean, it's kind of a fun car. I have to say, I kind of like it. Having fun driving it around. Handles pretty decent. So there it is. I mean, it's a good running little car. It's a good running and driving little car. It's got, less than 500 miles since it was built brand new. Interior is still like brand new. Got a horn as well under here. The key is a little bit touchy to get into the ignition. It's a little bit stiff to get in there. You just kind of, I put some graphite on it, and it helped it out a lot. But you have to push it right in the middle to get it through, and then it starts right up. Really good running engine, and you can see all the gauges work. Good quality gauges, the whole thing. So if you're interested, give me a call or send me an email, and that's about it. Thank you very much.